A call to the bullpen is made, and it looks like we'll be seeing a Double-A debut here in relief. We're back here at the ballpark. We go to the ninth. Now at the dish, Matt Watley. Not the kind of batter you can afford to put on base in a tight situation like this. Lots of speed and an aggressive approach on the base paths. Just missed. On a line for a base hit. The tying run is aboard. Smooth stroke the opposite way, just like we'd been talking about, and it paid off with a base hit. That's a skill that can boost you up the ladder as a minor leaguer for sure. Stepping to the plate for New Hampshire, Deson Brown. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. With the speed at first base, it'll be interesting to see how the pitcher approaches this situation. Varying timing, using your disengagements wisely, everything has to come together. With the speedy runner at first and a hitter with good wheels too, the infielders know they need a hard-hit grounder if they're going to turn 2.
1-1.
The next offering misses. 2 balls, 1 strike. The Fisher Cats with the tying run aboard at first. And the slider just misses. No room to walk this hitter, so I'd expect something fairly hittable. Line drive, that's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. That's smart hitting to use the count to your advantage like that. He knew the pitcher had to come into the zone, and he found a pitch to hammer. De Jesus, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swings and flares it. McDonough on the move. Makes the catch. 1 down. One out and 2 on. Next to hit for the Fisher Cats, Adrian Pinto. Sack bunt towards third. Nice stop. Slings to second. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Will Robertson getting ready to hit. 1 for 2.
Will Robertson
wallops this one out towards right center. Back there. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. And this one is tied. A run scores on the play. Really nice bit of hitting there. He put a real charge into that ball. Very nearly had a homer. But he can be proud of that automatic double anyway. Here comes the manager out of the dugout making a move for the bullpen. Jones is done. And on the hook for the runners at second and third. So looking for some help. The left-hander on now, number 28, goes to work with runners on second and third. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mikey Romero.
Shortstop, Mikey Romero.
Hey, clutch up right here.
Lined, and that's a base hit. 1 run comes in. Now a long throw home. And the Sea Dogs walk this one off. A thrilling finish in the 11th inning. This is some advanced hitting for a minor leaguer. He knew he had to put it in play and find a spot that would allow those 2 runners to come home. And he delivered to get them the walk-off win. For 3, our final score, a 1-run extra inning win. For our whole outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. We'll see you soon. So 2 down.
Batting
Jones
third, the
digs
center
in now.
fielder, number
He's hitless
11.
going into his second Double-A game, and I'm sure he's thinking now would be a good time to get that batting average off the runway. Hit hard, should be extra bases. He makes the turn and digs for second base. And it's a 2-out double. What a moment for him as he notches his first hit at the Double-A level. I'm sure he's hoping to keep that ball as a memento of this achievement, but also to use this as a springboard towards his other professional goals. Blaze Jordan
Batting
now at the
fourth,
plate.
The first baseman, Blaze Jordan.
Hey, no one batted right here.
Not in time to get the out at first, and we'll see how they score it. Two on and two out, scoreless ball game here. And now at the plate, Antonio Anderson.
Anderson.
Hey, clutch out for us right here.
And that'll load the bases.
Batting sixth, the designated
Next to
hitter,
bat for the Sea Dogs, Abram Liendo.
Here we go, no one better.
One ball.
Rolls away a little bit. No action on the bases, though. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing, and that ball's smashed on a line. As they escape the bases-loaded jam, they leave the bases loaded. We've played 1 inning, no score. 1 down. Coming up now to the dish for New Hampshire, number 24.
The left fielder, number 24, Javon Ward.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing. In a high fly ball, sailing towards left center field, pretty deep. And that ball's out of here. Made them pay for that one. A solo blast. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. I'm really impressed by the effort out there in center field. He really laid it on the line, trying to bring it back and rob the homer, but just couldn't quite do it. Here's the center fielder, Jones, with runners at first and second and nobody out. The defense will need to be sharp here. Hard ground ball, base hit. Coming around third, throw to the plate. It's offline and the run scores. It's 1-1. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. Nobody out, first and second here. And now, Blaze Jordan.
Jordan.
Now the payoff pitch. Runner on the move. Line drive. Base hit. Coming to the plate. The throw home, but it's offline. The run will score. Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Got out in front, but didn't allow the wrists to yank that one into foul ground. That's a good example of extending through the swing and following through to line that pitch into the outfield for a hit. Terada feeds to second, out there, and a run scores on the double play. One out and the base is empty. A first-round pick in the recent MLB draft, so there's a lot of hope for what he will turn into at the MLB level. that's a base knock. So 1 on now with 1 away. And he's put together quite a game at the plate. That one was served in a punch bowl right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. Now, Blaze Jordan.
Blaze Jordan.
Runner!
In the dirt, runner going for second.
Got
The
him,
throw,
that's an
tag, he's out. For me, what makes that throw incredible is that he wasn't even standing. Just let that one fly from a kneeling position. Just goes to show how strong his arm is. 1 out and the bases are empty. Here's the catcher, Philip Clark. The lefty readies. Here's the 1-1. This one is labeled, and that one looks like it'll be trouble. Can't get there. That should be extra bases. Chance at a triple. Now a relay to third. Not in time. He's safe. He was all over that one. Good solid contact on that hit, and even better placement. These days when the ball gets hit to center, you almost expect that center fielder to run it down and make the catch. Now a pivotal at bat in this ball game. Now at the plate, Jones. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double.
Yeah, you got that one.
Ripped into center for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Nice job to knock that one back up the middle for a base hit. That's exactly the kind of approach you love to see at this level.
Now batting, the first
Next to hit, Blaze Jordan.
Jordan.
Hey, keep it going.
3 and 2
Keep
now.
it going.
Struck the batter out looking. They get out of it, inning over. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get them home. All set to start the 9th inning of this one. Stepping to the plate for New Hampshire, Riley Terada. That one hammered, center field. It's carrying. Can't get there, that should be extra bases. Chance of a 3-bagger. The relay in there safely. Nice job at the dish. He fell behind but held tough and got the hit. Great job on the 0-2 count. Clearly recognized the pitch early out of the hand and gave it a strong, balanced cut. Winning run stands at second. Jones, 4 for 4 ball game with a double and 3 singles.
Hey, drive him in. Nobody better right now.
Swinging a rocket. High, deep. This one's gonna go. Out of here. Ball game. Jones had a sensational day, punctuated by the walk-off. Put together a 5-hit, 1-homer performance. Days like the one he just had are worth savoring. A superb performance at the plate all around, punctuated by the walk-off. Take a bow, kid. A 7-5 final score in this one. On behalf of our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us. Ninth. Jones gets the ball now, and he's one of the highest-ranked pitching prospects in the Red Sox system. A lot of excitement in Boston for what he can bring in the future. And now, the
Leading
left
off
fielder,
for New
number
Hampshire,
24,
the left fielder,
0 for
number
3 with
24,
2 strikeouts
Javon
and a groundout.
Ward.
Close, but ruled a ball. I was certain that was a strike. Not my call, though. Not close with that one. And now 2-0. And the strike zone swells in size. Nice eye right there. I feel like he was itching to swing at that one. He might be feeling a bit disappointed at not being challenged. Philip Clark, waiting for a turn at the plate. Swing and a miss. And the count is full. Some nasty action on his sinker, and hitters need to force him to come up in the zone if they want to avoid chasing the low stuff. Here's a blooper to left. That gets down for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Nice cut there to push the ball the other way. When you try to go back through the middle, you can get a lot of hits the other way, even if you're a bit behind on your swing. Philip Clark will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a groundout. Leadoff hitter is aboard, so the defense will be on guard against the bunt that could move a critical runner into scoring position. This out to center. It's pretty far back. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Alan.
So up next,
Roden.
Alan Roden. Oh and 1. The Fisher Cats with the go-ahead run at first. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. That one not close, and that's ball 1. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. One, 2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out. So digging in,
Now
Yohendrick
batting, the
Pinongo.
center fielder, Yohendrick Pinongo.
High fly ball to right field.
I got it.
And that's that. So 1 hit is all they get. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, 9, due up in the bottom of the 9th. We're tied in this one, 2-2. We're back here at the
Leading off
ballpark.
for New
We're in
Hampshire,
extras
the
here.
second
Next to
baseman,
hit for the
Michael
Fisher Cats, Michael Turconi.
Aye. 0-1.
Ripped into right center, should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. Safe at second with a leadoff double. And that's just how he wanted to do it here in extras. The double brings home the run from second, and now the batter's in scoring position, and he has a chance to add on. De Jesus, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Pops it up, foul on the left side.
Me. Heads up. Fence.
Makes the play, and there's one down. That was the one he wanted, but a little early on the swing. When that happens, if your front side flies open, you're likely to get too far under it like he did there. Adrian Pinto, the next to hit. 0 for 4 thus far with 2 groundouts, a flyout, and a strikeout. Trying to move the runner over here. Tosses to first. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Peyton Williams, getting ready to hit. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Up the middle, base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Comes in to score. It's an RBI single, and it's a 2-run lead in extra innings.
Designated hitter,
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't exactly square it up, but that's a good approach paying off. Manager out of the dugout, time to make a change. Jones will depart. And as the starter heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Righty reliever out of the pen, Richard Fitz. Looking to keep this close. Stepping to the plate now for Portland, Carlos Narvaez.
The catcher, Carlos Narvaez.
A laser to left for a base hit. And the Sea Dogs walk this one off. They take the win in extra innings. I love the mental toughness these guys showed. They fell behind in the top of the inning, but they didn't panic. They came together, and they pulled off the comeback, walk-off win. Great job. Your final score in this game, 5-4. For our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for tuning in. So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Jones.
Number 42.
He's just getting his pro career started, but he already has big-time accolades on his resume. He won both a state championship in high school and a national championship at the college level. Absolute legend. Absolutely wrecked in the air to deep right center, and it's gone. A home run. Made them pay for that one. A solo blast. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 1-0. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. Bases are empty with 2 away.
Number 42.
Jones, the next to hit. Picked up an RBI the last time up. Still their only run of the game so far. Swings and hammers one right field, way back and gone. A solo shot, his second of the night. And we're level. It's 2-2. That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing. Base is empty with 2 out. Coming up to the dish now for Hartford, A.J. Lewis. This one is labeled. That one hops the wall.
Relay!
Chance at a 3-bagger. The relay, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Tremendous job of getting set up behind and underneath this ball to come through with full momentum. Fired a seed to third base. That ends the inning, and the dugout's fired up.
Leading off.
So up next,
fielder,
Jones. And hold on to your seats, everybody, because he digs in here with a chance at launching his 3rd homer of the ball game. Not a feat you'll get to witness every day. Line drive. That's a hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard. Around first, hustling for 2. It's a double, 3-hit ball game. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. Go-ahead run on base. Blaze Jordan will hit next.
Need you right here.
Ground ball to the right side. Takes it to first for the out. On that pitch, he didn't recognize the changeup early enough and just rolled over on it as a result.
Now batting,
so digging in, Antonio Anderson. The Sea Dogs with the go-ahead run at third. Lifted in the air to right center. This one carrying. Makes the grab. Runner tagging, heading for home. He's in to score on the sac fly. Runner scores, and they take the lead.
The designated hitter.
Jones now at the plate. So far, he's 3 for 3 with a double and a couple of homers. Gets on base and keeps it going. Digging in at the dish for the Sea Dogs, Blaze Jordan. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt, he breaks for second. Throw to second and out. That ends the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left aboard. We've got the last half of the 8th coming up. Portland ahead in this game, 3-2. Man at first with one
Now
gone.
batting,
Robert
the right
Kalaz
fielder,
digs in now.
Kalaz.
And the righty fires. Line drive. That's his second hit of the day. The throw in. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Really loud contact there, and it goes back to what I'd been saying about thinking up the middle. Right off the bat, that one had a good chance of becoming a hit. Nice AB. Jones was just terrific for them in the win. A 4-hit performance, including a pair of homers. He was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win. Closer summoned from the bullpen, Jones. Third time out this year. And here is Warming Bernabel.
Goats, the third baseman, Warming Bernabel.
Sliced down the right side. Set down looking for the backwards K. Leadoff hitter retired here in the 9th.
The right fielder,
Robert
number 44.
Kalaz getting ready to hit.
Kalaz.
That's a ball.
One down. Base is empty here in the 9th. And a pop-up in foul territory on the right side. 2 away now.
The batter, number 7. Designated hitter, Keston.
And here at the plate, Keston Hiura. Seems like that was just a good bit of framing right there. Stole a strike. Strike 2.
0-2.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors. Moving on to the bottom of the 10th. Digging in now for the Yard Goats, Zach Kokoska.
Kokoska.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. With 2 straight strikes on the inner half of the plate, that leaves the batter vulnerable away. Maybe something off speed. Pitch misses there.
Ball 1. 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Great job to see changeup out of the hand and lay off it. 3-2 now.
Full count.
In there. Got the strikeout looking. Here in the 10th, the leadoff hitter is out.
Now batting, the left
Robbie
fielder,
Martin, the next to hit.
Martin.
Bashed down the right side, but foul. That fastball was very hittable, but the swing just a touch too early. Pitcher needs to adjust. Late swing, foul to the left. And a swing and a miss. And 2 away now. The catcher now at the plate.
The catcher, Daniel.
And he takes a strike, just shaved the edge. Clearly, he's confident in his breaking ball in this one. Not even
1-1.
close there. They try to get a
2-1.
chase on a slider down and away. Look out,
balls,
almost got the
1
batter
strike.
upstairs. That'll back him up a bit. Out to short. Romero slings to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of the 10th, all tied up at 3. We're in extras here.
Leading
Here's
up
the
for
second
the Yard
baseman,
Goats,
Glenn
the
Allen
second
Hill
baseman,
Jr.
Glenn Allen Hill Jr.
Checks the
check.
swing.
What do
Now
you
an
got?
appeal to third. Went around just enough that time. It's a strike.
No, that's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2-1.
This one's in the dirt. The tag at
On the
third,
tag,
and he
he's
is out. Two-one pitch. A swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This one popped up. Settles under it.
You got it.
That's out number 2. Those high fastballs in the zone look so
Now
tempting,
batting,
but it's
the
hard for
center
hitters to
fielder,
get on playing with them.
Benny
And now the center
Montgomery.
fielder, Benny Montgomery. Not the kind of batter you can afford to put on base in a tight situation like this. Lots of speed and an aggressive approach on the base
Ball.
paths.
1 ball.
2 outs,
no
base is
strike.
empty.
Ha!
That
2-1.
one not close. Breaking ball through there for a strike. That one
Full
almost
count.
got the batter. We're in the 11th. 2 down and nobody aboard. Fouled off again, still 3-2. Payoff pitch. Swing, and this one towards left center field. On the move to the right. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here in this half of the inning. 11 innings done now. All tied up at 3. We're back here at the
Leading up
ballpark,
for
bottom
the
of the
Yard
inning,
Goats,
and
the
now Jose
shortstop,
Torres.
Jose Torres.
That one
1-0.
misses, and it's 1-0. That one fouled off. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one sought to left field. It's pretty deep. It's gone, and that is the ball game. That should fire up the dugout, and the Yard Goats walk this one off. They win it in 12. And he sends us out in fine fashion here. I'm sure every home fan who stuck it out is going to be smiling the whole way home after that walk-off job in extras. 5-3 final in this one. For our whole outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben. So they turn to their closer, Jones. A shot 11. At save number 1 this season. Well, it's a one-run ball game. Trevor Boone digs in now. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay. And there's a strike. Check swing. Did the bat break the plane?
No
yes,
ball.
It's a strike.
2 strikes.
Battling here, fouls it away. 1-run game in the bottom of the 9th. That just misses. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. Got the batter swinging. It's a strikeout. Leadoff hitter retired here in the 9th. Here's the center fielder,
now
Benny Montgomery.
Center fielder, Benny Montgomery.
Gets the call. Strike 1. And the strike zone swells in size. It's a pop-up. Narvaez under it. And there's 2 down. Couple of pitches, a quick out. That'll work.
Number 1, second baseman.
So it's their last chance of the ball game.
Jorge.
Number 9 hitter here trying to get on base, set the table for the top of the lineup, and give them a chance at staying alive in this one. It's off the shoulder, handcuff shot. And now the potential winning run is on base. I know I was preaching an up-the-middle approach, but that ball was hit right on the screws, and that leads to a lot of base knocks, no matter which direction you send it. And the next batter, Jose Torres. He swings and fouls one off. They're down to their final strike of the game.
0-2.
And again on 0-2. Fights it off. We'll see another. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3. Got him swinging. And this game is over. The Sea Dogs hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Jones, with solid relief, notching his first career save in pro baseball. Of course, saves demand a certain amount of poise and composure. And he So 2 down. Stepping to the plate now for Portland, Jones. And a base hit.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
2 away and a runner at first. Coming up to the dish for Portland, Blaze Jordan.
Runner!
In the dirt.
1-2.
Throw to second, out. And the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left aboard. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score. And now at the plate, warming Bernabel.
Third baseman, warming Bernabel.
Here it comes. swing and a line drive base hit out into center. So one on now with one away.
Batting third, the right fielder.
This broadcast is brought to you by
Leading
Dr.
it off,
Guy N.
the center
Emer.
fielder,
If he can't
number
diagnose
11.
you in 30 minutes, you get an extra lollipop. Jones steps to the plate, currently a top 10 center field prospect in all of minor league baseball. Whips it to first.
Out.
Leadoff batter retired in the fourth.
Now batting, the first baseman, Blaze Jordan.
And now the
Now
center fielder,
batting,
Benny
center
Montgomery.
fielder, Benny
2 outs, bases empty.
Montgomery.
Liner to center. Can't squeeze it. And that extends the inning.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Yaya Jorge.
At the plate, Jones.
The batter,
1
number
for 2.
11.
A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive. Throw back in holds it to just a single. Nice recovery out there. And he's clearly
batter,
locked
the
in
first
after
baseman,
yet
Blaze
another hit. Really
Jordan.
seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. And now the first baseman, Blaze Jordan. Pickoff throw. Just got the hand in there safely. The Sea Dogs with the go-ahead run at first. Runner on the go. Up the middle. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. 1 left on base, and we're still knotted up at 0. We're back here at the
Leading off,
ballpark. Now
the center
up
fielder,
Jones.
number 11.
Peralta goes 5'11", 24 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. This ball is crushed deep to left. This one's gonna go. Flexes the power with that swing. A solo shot, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. It's never a bad thing adding some insurance runs, and that home run helped them do just that. When a hitter puts a swing like that on the first pitch of an at-bat, it's because they came up looking for that exact pitch. I think that's the case for him there. He absolutely smoked that one. Nobody on and
Now
2
batting,
outs.
left
Next to hit
fielder,
for the Yard
Robbie.
Goats, Robbie Martin.
Martin.
Hit weakly on the ground. Kaysen whips it to first. And that wraps it up this afternoon. This game shows just why he's a key contributor for them. Every team needs hitters who give them the kind of results he did here. Jones, a promising prospect just about ready to go. He brings a combination of talent, dedication, and heart to every game. It's the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Portland Sea Dogs. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down.
That
Jones digs
the
in now.
fielder, number 11.
Jones hit a homer in his most recent game. Line drive, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. 1 out, and the bases are empty. Coming up now to the dish for Reading, number 9.
Mendez.
Laced to right center for a base knock. He turns and heads for second. Chance at a triple. He was all over that one. That's a really clean swing he put on that ball. Met it out front and pulled it into the outfield for a line drive base hit. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Digging in at the dish for the Sea Dogs, Jones. 0 for 1 so far. Hard hit for a base hit.
Now batting, first baseman, Blaze.
2 outs and a runner at first.
Jordan.
Stepping to the plate now for Portland, Blaze Jordan. The pitch, runner on the go. Pitch misses.
That's the ball.
Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Shows off the speed, and that's a nice little milestone he won't soon forget. Bounced it. He breaks for third. So a wild pitch lets the runner move up. That's a good read from the runner at second base. The angle towards the plate makes it difficult to see how far the ball has gotten away from the catcher. Nice job to get a good look and take off to move up to third. On the ground, right side, Lantigua. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We move on to inning number 4. The Sea Dogs out in front, 2-0. Got unique needs in redoing your basement? Call Montresor Basement Design and ask for Fortunato. Line drive for a base hit to right center. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. It's the Large Lad Burgers big inning. If 3 or more runs score in the bottom of the 6th, your ticket can be exchanged for a free absolute unit burger tomorrow at Large Lad Burgers. This one lifted to center field. It's back. Makes the grab, 1 away. Well, he certainly wasn't willing to wait around. Just barely missed hitting that first pitch fastball out of here. Digging in for the Fightin' Phils, Aiden Miller. Runners at first and second, and nobody out. That one hammered center field. It's pretty deep. Me. Gone! A 3-run home run, his second of the night, and they add to the lead. It's 7-2. I'm really impressed by the effort out there in center field. He really laid it on the line, trying to bring it back and rob the homer, but just couldn't quite do it. This one is labeled. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is out number 3. They go down in order. He's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either. And they may have needed great to get the win. Jones, the top prospect in the league, is ready to go. All eyes on the rising star today. It's the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Portland Sea Dogs. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So 2 down.
Batting
Jones
third,
getting ready to hit.
Number 11.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base knock. A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Blaze.
Coming up to the dish for Portland, Blaze Jordan. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Runner, he's going.
It bounces, and he heads for second. Throw to second, out. And the inning is over. First frame of the night behind us, and the lineup flips
now
over.
Batting,
and now the center fielder, Justin Crawford. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner turns at second. Here's the throw. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Beautiful example right there of an up-the-middle approach paying off. If you're in the minors and you show that kind of swing consistently, you'll probably move up the ladder soon enough.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Nice stop. Swings to second. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left aboard. On to the top of the 5th. The fight. From yard waste to roadkill, there's no mess that Blank's Disposal Service can't help you with. Call today to help clean up the mess in your life. Racing over to make the catch.
The batter, the first baseman, Ricardo.
We're back here at the ballpark. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder,
the center
Jones.
fielder, number 11.
Swing, high fly ball to center field. And there's 1 down. Almost got the inning started with a bang on that fastball. I'm sure he wishes he could have put that over the wall. Man at second here with 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Rafael Lantigua. That one in the air to center field. Jones settles underneath it. That ends the inning and limits the damage. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Devin Sweet. A shot at save number 1 this season. 3, 4, 5 hitters to go up for the home squad. Jones now at the plate, 1 for 3. A bullet to right field. And a superb diving catch. That's an absolute gut punch for the hitter. That one looked for sure like it was going to fall in. Great defense. Two outs in the bottom of the 9th, and it's a 2-run game. Winds, kicks, here's the pitch. And that's ripped to left. Base hit. He really showed some great fight right there. And now the shortstop, Mikey Romero. And the tying run at second. On the ground, right side. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes the throw. It's offline and the run scores. They've tied it up in the bottom of the 9th. That is a big-time spot, and he came through. Bottom of the 9th, chance to tie it up. That can get to some hitters. But he stayed focused, delivered the RBI single, and now they can walk it off if they can bring him in to score. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. Jones positively robbed of a base hit the last time up. Swing and a drive.
Come on, Bo, get up.
Back there. This one is gone, and that's the ball game. That should fire up the dugout, and the Sea Dogs walk this one off. They take the win in extra innings. Days like the one he just had are worth savoring. A superb performance at the plate all around, punctuated by the walk-off. Take a bow, kid. And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For our whole outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Jones delivered some walk-off home run magic last game, coming through in the biggest moment for his team. All eyes on the promising prospect again today. It's the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Portland Sea Dogs. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. So 2 down. Jones will hit next. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. Ground ball up the middle. Look at the stop here. Fires to first. And very nicely done for the out. Making it look easy at second. Let's take another look at this one. That's going to get you some high fives in the dugout. Nobody on with 1 out. Next up for the Fightin' Phils, Rafael Lantigua. Line drive to center. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nico Kuwaka.
Now at the dish, Jones
batting,
collected a couple of hits in yesterday's game. Like others before him, he dominated both sides of the game in the amateur ranks. As always, the question for a two-way player is whether that prowess will translate to the professional level. Base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. Really loud contact there. It goes back to what I've been saying about thinking up the middle. Right off the bat, that one had a good chance of becoming a hit. Nice AB. So digging in, Sebi Zavala.
Hey, drive him in. No one better here. Runner.
In the dirt, he breaks for second. Throw, they get the out. Terrific throw from his knees behind the plate. Just unleashed a laser to get the out. Not every catcher has the ability to make that throw. Still just 1 out here in the inning. Jones,
now batting,
1 for 2.
Number 11.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Right there to make the grab. Runner tags from third. Throw off line, runner scores. And now they're up by 3. No justice in this game. None at all. He was all over that pitch, but might have been better off with a little blooper. Frustrating outcome, but a great swing. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. Around first, hustling for 2. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. That's a swing every hitting coach and scout loves to see. Just a shot into the gap the other way. Hitters who can do that consistently usually have a ton of success. This next at bat looms very large. Here's the center fielder, Jones.
Number 11.
Line drive. Might be trouble here. Around first and heading for second. Not stopping. He's headed to third. The relay throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Might have been a little greedy right there to go for the triple. Already in scoring position, you have to hold up unless you're absolutely certain you're going to be safe. The defense is going to take that every time, and they just stroll off the field. Runner at second here with 2 gone. Coming up now to the dish for Redding, number 38. Ground ball to short. This should do it. Sends it to first. And that ends the ball game with the tying run left stranded at second base. This wasn't his best game ever, but he definitely helped them in the win. Nice job. Digging in, the switch hitting outfielder, Jones.
Number 11.
Looking good. No one better up there. Here we go.
Line drive for a base hit. Headed for the plate. Runner scores, and they take the lead. Now the tag at second, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double. You're back here at the ballpark. On to the next inning. The batter now, Nico Puaka-Grego. Ripped into the outfield. Might be trouble here. He turns and heads for second. Chance at a 3-bagger. The relay, not in time. He's safe. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Some excellent contact on the pitch away, and he managed to stay back just long enough to zip it up the middle rather than rolling over it to the pull side. That's his second hit of the day. Around first, hustling for 2. And it's a 2-out double. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. And here at the plate, Blaze Jordan.
The first baseman, Blaze Jordan.
Here we go. Need you right here.
Runner!
In the dirt, runner heads for third. Tag, and he's safe. Into third on the wild pitch. So difficult for runners at second to read a ball that gets away from the catcher. It can be hard to gauge how much room you have to work with there. The runner made a good decision that time and took the extra 90 feet. Fly ball down the line, going back pretty deep, pulls that one down, and that's the third out. A double in the inning, but the runner is digging in for the Fightin' Phils, Rafael Lantigua. 1-2 offering. On a line for a base hit. Lead runners around second. Throw into third. Not in time. We've got runners at first and third to open the inning. Up against it with 2 strikes right there, but still managed to win the at-bat. Gap shots like that one are a really good indicator that a hitter is doing the little things right. Just trying to hit the ball hard with enough of a launch angle to get it over the infield, but not so high that it's a lazy fly ball to the outfield. Nice cut. This one is labeled.
Get up. Throw some legs.
And that ball's out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. A solo shot, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0. They are feeling great right now, already out in front. Then they add that homer. When a hitter puts a swing like that on the first pitch of an at-bat, it's because they came up looking for that exact pitch. I think that's the case for him there. He absolutely smoked that one. Man on at first. Stepping to the plate next for Reading, Nico Puaka-Grego. Now here's the 0-2. This one is labeled. It one-hops off the wall. Could be trouble. Runner rounds third. On his way to the plate. Cut off. Throw to third. Tagged out easily at second, and he'll be kicking himself. 1 away. But 1 run is in to score. 1 out, runner at second base. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Jones. This chance at some insurance runs is brought to you by Mutual Consolidated Cow Insurance. This one's through for a base hit. Now a long throw home. Not in time. Runner safe as a run scores.
He's safe.
And here's the first baseman, Blaze Jordan.
First baseman, Blaze Jordan.
High fly ball to right field. That's back. Brings it in. Tagging at first, breaks for second. Now he changes his mind and heads back to first without a throw. Runner at first.
Now batting.
Antonio Anderson digs in now.
Antonio Anderson.
Snap throw to first. Dives back in. Safe. Here it comes. There goes the runner. Swing and a base hit. Lead runner turns at second. The throw to third. Safe. Not in time to get him. And it's first and third with 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Luis.
2 outs with runners at the corners. Luis Ravello getting ready to hit. And a base hit knocks in a run. Nice job to drive in the run. You can see why scouts like his swing. He's got such quick hands to square up pitches in that location. Great hit. Two outs and a runner at first. Troy Schreffler Jr., the next to hit. Hit hard on a line. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Jones was fantastic in the win. A 4-hit performance, including a home run. He was a difference maker. Set to start the 9th inning in this one. Jones takes the ball now. He's one of the highest-ranked pitching prospects in the minor leagues, even as Aiden Miller now at the plate.
The shortstop, Aiden Miller.
Now a flare off the bat. Base hit. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. And he's just given them a big lift. They've got an outside shot at coming back now. And now the right fielder, 1 for 2. Line drive and a base hit up the middle. The tying run is aboard. Back-to-back singles, passing the baton. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average. This next at-bat is going to be critical. Makes the catch, 1 down. Throw behind the runner and doubled off.
Now batting, the catcher.
And here's the catcher, Paul McIntosh. And that is a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. That at bat was over in the blink of an eye. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. So up next, Troy Schreffler Jr. 0 for 3, a flyout, a ground out, and a strikeout. Line to right for a base hit. And here comes the runner. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. He scores, and it's a 1-run game. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. That one was served in a punch bowl right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. This next at-bat looms very large. On to second, but the throw gets away. Wide throw, and it gets away. Gonna make it up to second base, as that's a 2-base error. That had 6-4-3 double play written all over it, but the feed to second was not executed properly. A new arm into the game, the righty, Wyatt Mills, comes in with runners at second and third. So digging in, Antonio Anderson.
Third baseman, Antonio.
We're in the 11th, 2 outs, tying and winning runs on base.
Hey, right guy, no one better.
Hit to the left side, this should be it. And that's the ball game. Jones, with a mediocre job in relief, gets the blown save after failing to maintain the lead. This is one he'll want to flush right away. He was not sharp out of the bullpen, and they take the loss. Tough day at the office. So 2 down at the plate,
the
Jones.
center fielder, number 11.
And that one hammered.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
This one pretty deep. And it's gone. Made them pay for that one. A solo blast. And now they're out front. It's 1-0. That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing.
Now batting,
1 out and the
number
base is
11.
empty. Jones stepping to the plate, currently a top 5 prospect in the Red Sox system, so there's a lot of hope among Boston fans for how he could help them down the road. Out to center, this one carrying. Makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Jones will
Now
hit next.
batting, number
He's already
11.
homered in this ball game.
Hey, no one better right here.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. Not in time at first, it's a fielder's choice. Man at first with
Now
one gone.
batting,
And
first
next, the
baseman,
cleanup hitter, Sebi Zavala.
Zavala.
0-1 now.
1-1.
Rolls away a little bit.
Hey, keep it going up there. Clutch up.
Picked to first. Dives back in safely.
In there safe.
Fly ball to right. 2 down. Two away and a
Right
runner at
fielder,
first.
number 50,
Next to hit, Tyler McDonough.
McDonough.
Hey, I need you right here, kid.
Runner,
Let's
he's
go.
going, he's going.
Oh, runner jumped the gun for second. Tag, and he's out at first. Couldn't get back to the bag. So up next, Mikey
Hey, need
Romero.
you right now. Keep it going.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Mikey Romero.
Grounder to second. Dive, got it. Throw from the knees. Nicely done for the out. Had to dive just to stop it, then gathered it in and fired over from one knee. That's a tough play, but he was so smooth doing it. That is great work. So down to their
Now
final
batting,
out of this
number
one.
11.
Jones. He's already gone yard in this game. Well struck, right field.
Get up, get up.
It's off the wall. The run comes in from second. In there safely. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. Here in the bottom
Now
of the
batting,
ninth, and
the
the home
first
team is
baseman,
trying to rally
Sebi
and at least tie this one up.
Zavala.
Another full count pitch. Ball
That's a
4
ball.
there.
Take your
Tying
base.
run is on base. Digging in at the dish for the
The
Sea
right
Dogs,
fielder,
Tyler
number 50,
McDonough.
Tyler McDonough.
In the air to right, and that should do it. Ball game. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Performances like this don't happen every day, even if your team does wind up losing.